What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Steven. This is Steven in Stereo, and in today's video we will be checking out ONEW from SHINee, doing a cover of Selene 623. Now, one thing I love about SHINee and pretty much all the members that surround this group is that everyone is so talented and they have their own very unique styles. So I've talked about this before with other bands, but when you have that kind of chemistry, it's great because each person brings in something really special, and yeah, it's what makes these beautiful sounds that we love to listen to over and over again. So obviously with the passing of, one of their bandmates, you have to think about how difficult that situation is. Like, think about any band. I've said this numerous times, but when you're in a band and you're touring and you're making music, you're so close to that person that they are family. And so you're spending every single day with them. You're doing all these things. You're creative together. You're going through the highs, the lows. It can be absolutely soul crushing in so many ways to lose someone. So obviously we've seen SHINee before that, and we've seen some stuff after that, but I imagine that this is going to be a little bit emotional because my understanding is that he's covering this song and it's kind of like a tribute. So I'm looking forward to this, and I'm just gonna dive in. I have the captions on so that I can best get, some of the talking that's kind of going on in this. So let's do it.
우리 가수 멤버들의 순서만 남았는데 노래를 잘 꾸며드려야겠죠. 예.
고진기 고진기.
이번에 제가 온유 씨와 함께 듀엣곡을 준비를 했는데요. 제가 샤이니 노래를 다 좋아하지만 그 중에서 또 발라드 넘버 중에 좋아하는 곡이 너와 나의 거리라는 곡이에요. 이 노래 진짜 좋거든요. 그래서 이 노래를 제가 누가 되지 않게
Okay, so I think judging by that little commentary right there, it seems like this song was originally a duet. So he's going to be performing it solo now, and it's like, take the emotions that I already figured we'd have going into this, and they just got elevated a whole lot more.
근데 이게 원래 그룹곡이라서 이게 소화하기가 진짜 어렵긴 하더라고요. 내가 긴장.
잠시만요. 울 것 같아서.
No. You got this. You got this, ONEW. You got this.
진짜 도망가고 싶네요.
Okay. Like, think about this. We put artists on a pedestal all the time. We praise them. We give them so much love. But sometimes in doing that, we forget to step back and have that realization that, like, just human. Like, everyone's just human. And so, you look and you see these very successful, extremely talented artists, but like, when shit happens to them, they're going through those emotions just the same. And even as time passes, there is still so many emotions that are going to come up in these situations. So it's just like, I don't know. This is a very like real moment. Like I feel like you don't always get to see this with a lot of artists. A lot of artists will try to kind of like bottle that up or maybe hide some of those emotions, but this is like a very like awesome ability to be able to like see that firsthand and realize that everyone is human.
물 한 잔만 먹고 해도 될까요? 죄송해요. 와, 진짜.
물이 없어요.
Oh no!
좀 이따 할까?
그래. 내가 먼저 하고 있을까, 오빠? 괜찮아?
나 이런 잘해. 그래, 이런 감정으로 가면 또.
Wait a minute, I love that. I perform well in this condition. You got this. Oh, this is
너무 좋은
awesome
경험을
fucking
했어요.
place to see
진짜
this.
누구 노래를 듣고 이렇게 감동해서 울 것 같고 이렇게 했던 적이 진짜 오랜만인 것 같아요. 저 이럴 때 잘하거든요. 가시죠.
손을 더 뻗어도 온 힘을 다해 뻗어도 넌 닿지 않아.
Okay, hold on. Let me catch that one more time. So this song was originally written by Jung Yun. I always feel like I say that name wrong. And so that takes this a step further because like obviously he kind of like was the lead of SHINee. Like everyone obviously played a huge role, but he definitely was like that dude. And so not only are you going to be doing this track, not only are you going to be putting in like so much emotion, you can see it all firsthand. You can see kind of everything happening. I do love him saying that he performs well under this condition because I do feel like this really is that therapy I'm always talking about when it comes to musicians. You know, we talk about COVID and how so many artists weren't able to tour. And I said before, it's not about the money, the fame, or any of those things. Some artists need to get on stage just to play that music and have that emotional release because it's very important. Anyways, then you got a song that is essentially just talking about loving someone to the moon and back. So like you are stacking so many emotions on top of my boy right now.
온 힘을 다해 뻗어도 넌 닿지 않아.
And the water, oh my god, how emotional can you make this?
눈을 맞춰줘 멀리서 너를 보며 혼잣말로 속삭여 그저 한 번 웃어줘 네 얼굴만 봐도 난 견딜 수 있어
Damn.
혹시 삶의 끝에 내가 서 있다면 조금 더 가까워질 수 있다면 난 모든 걸 다 버린 채로 너에게 달려갈 텐데 손을 더 뻗어도 온 힘을 다해 뻗어도 넌 닿지 않아 가까워진 듯해
Oh my god.
설렘 마음에 불러봐도
To me, these are my favorite kind of performances because, you know, I love like a big production. I love the whole thing. But moments like this are so unique in that the experience is so intimate. Like very laid back instrumental right here. Very beautiful place to play this venue. It's very somber. You can hear the water in the back and the emotions coming out of these artists. To me, this is one of those experiences that like, it'd be really hard to just recreate this every night on tour. You know what I mean? Like this is definitely one of those like one-time things. It's so beautiful.
대답 없어 넌 절대로 닿을 수 없나 봐 하루가 달리 변하는 네 모습은 포근히 밝게 빛나 본 적 없는 뒷모습 너의 뒷모습 호기심마저도 내 욕심일까 언제부터 너와 함께 해왔을까
Oh, their voices work together so well on this.
숨을 쉴 순간부터 Oh baby 매일 밤을 함께 했는데 다가가
I gotta start that note over. Literally so beautiful.
다가갈 수 없어 손을 더 뻗어도 온 힘을 다해 뻗어도
Oh my god. Can you imagine? Again, going back to talking about this kind of like, you know, chill venue here we got going on. Everything's, you know, very emotional, but very calm. ONEW just comes out with this power, and it's like he's just sitting there. You know, he's in an emotional state. This whole time he's had these beautiful low notes, just kind of like, you know, delivering this vibe, you know, giving us this emotional journey he's going on. But holy shit, for him to come out with this much power, damn.
온 힘을 다해 뻗어도 난 닿지 않아 가까워진 듯해 설렘 마음에 불러봐도 대답 없어 너 Missing you 절대로 닿을 수 없나 봐 바보 같은 소리라고 날 놀려도 돌릴 수 없어 이 맘을
What? One more, please. One more.
돌릴 수 없어 이 맘을
Yes.
소리쳐도 불러봐도 한 맘에 화내봐도 다 소용없어 너에게 난 그저 수많은 사람 중 하나 스쳐가잖아 내겐 특별하지 않아 손을
Oh my god. Yes.
온 힘을 다해 뻗어도 내게 닿지 않아 가까워진 듯해 설렘 마음에 불러봐도 대답 없어 넌 절대로 닿을 수 없나 절대로 닿을 수 없나
I don't know if I could possibly, under those circumstances, even imagine trying to put a song together, trying to put music together, and like, you just know that emotions are going to be running so high, and I just feel like I would have a lot of difficulty to sit there and even be able to like form this as it's happening, especially with Jung Yun. I never want to mess that up, but I feel like I always do. Being so close to an ONEW, I feel like that's just like, imagine the closest person to you not here anymore, and then you trying to, you know, do something that was important to them, whether it's, you know, cover their song or, you know, read their poem out or something like that. It's almost like that moment where as you perform that song, you're going to be closer to that person than you have since they've been gone, because you are bringing their spirit out. You are kind of like making sure that their spirit lives on by talking about them, by singing about them, while at the same time, though, that closeness can be overwhelming. And I feel like ONEW really nailed it here when he said, I do really well under these conditions, because I didn't just get a cover just now, and I didn't just get somebody up there singing and giving us an emotional performance. Those are things that hand in hand. They go so well when we get to see that. But what I got here was an entirely different situation, because ONEW not only showed up and delivered despite the fact that the subject matter was going to be very emotional for him. He overcame those emotions he was having, sat down, channeled them into his music, and did arguably one of the most beautiful ballads, all while sitting down, all while in this very somber space. The notes that he hit, the notes that he was able to go into were just absolutely incredible. And it makes me go back and think of the beginning of this ballad where he had that low range. And I love that he had the girl with him as well, because she has this little bit higher range and it's almost like very whispery. And as they would sing together, there was something so beautiful that was kind of coming from that. But this song, of course, kept escalating. And one thing that definitely happened was these harmonies that were just absolutely beautiful. I mentioned that their voices work so well together, but literally it was like perfection layered on top of perfection. So when you take everything you know about the song, everything you know about the history of SHINee, everything you know about ONEW, all of these things wrapped up into this situation, it's overwhelming. There's a lot of history. There's a lot of heart, a lot of sadness, a lot of love, all of those things coming together. And I think ONEW displayed it in a way that, again, I could never fathom being able to put this together, perform this way, let alone be able to like put myself on the line like that in a way where my emotions are on my sleeve, my heart is on my sleeve. But I will say that judging by some of the facial reactions that they showed during this, not only were they just absolutely blown away by the vocals in this, it was absolutely amazing, but you could tell that everyone there, because I'm only watching this through a video, you can pick up a certain amount of vibes, but I bet if you were there, those emotions were just so strong that like you kind of just like, you like don't even know what to do. You're just staring there like, oh my God, I feel everything right now. I feel like, again, when we talk about artists losing bandmates, which, you know, is family, when that happens, that's a huge chunk of your life missing. And it's not just, you know, some of us go through loss and we're able to grieve on our own. We're able to go through those losses. But when you lose someone from a very big popular band that you spend a lot of time with, you have to go through that loss. Your bandmates have to go through that loss. You're all going through that together, while at the same time the entire fan base is going through that same loss. And it's very hard to be able to take care of yourself, your friends, and your fans while all of this is occurring. So I gotta say, it's just beautiful to see the strength that ONEW was able to put together to be able to perform this. It was absolutely beautiful. Selene, 623. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, with these emotional videos, it can be really sad, but I think one thing to look at here is how ONEW was able to channel those emotions. It was fucking beautiful. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think of this video, as well as other moments from ONEW that were like this that you guys thought were just very beautiful, because I feel like his vocals, there's so much power to be had there that I'd love to see what else he can do with it. It can be another emotional one, but even if there's just a powerful performance, I'd love to check that out. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.